New Year's resolution and New Year's resolutions, and I asked him, well, what do you want to change about yourself? What do you want to do to start the new year? I don't personally have New Year's resolutions because I don't believe in them. I think you should be the best and try your best every day. Every day is a new day. So every day is basically a New Year's resolution. Try to improve from what you failed upon yesterday. And my friend said, he said he's fearful of the future, so he didn't have any New Year's resolutions. He's so terrified of what's going to happen in the next couple of months that he's not even going to make up one because he fears some apocalyptic event is coming. And a large part is because he watches the news all the time, and he doesn't watch like C-SPAN or the regular news, the neighborhood news that tells like the weather and stuff that's actually going around you. Now he watches like MSNBC and Fox, which are both of these news stations are just against each other, just shooting fear mongering and all this stuff. So yeah, he's very pessimistic about his future. But being a good friend I am, I posed the question, and I asked him, well, what are you afraid of really? Are you afraid of people? And he said, yeah, he is terrified that there's going to be some civil war between African American people and Caucasian American people. So I was like, you got to stop that. First of all, they're just people, regardless of color. They're people first. Before I knew I was yellow, I was a people. I don't like to be called the yellow American or whatever. I like to be called a person. And I think what you're afraid of is fear. And in order to eradicate the fear in others, you need to eradicate the fear in yourself. Of course, you're going to be afraid of humanity in all of its, I don't know what to say, in all of its if you're afraid of yourself, you're one single being, of course you're going to be afraid of the billions of people out there. If you're afraid of yourself. I think fear is what you should be afraid of and most afraid of. Fear led people to follow Hitler. Fear caused people to follow Hitler and slaughter a whole bunch of other people. If you look at any genocide, a lot of it was fear. You go to Rwanda and the Hutus and the Tutsis, and fear of economic, political dominance. Fear. Any war, you're talking about preemptive strike, right? That's fear. It's all predicated upon fear. I think they're going to attack us. We're going to strike first. So you're afraid of people. No, you're afraid of yourself because as a human, you have the ability to put yourself in other people's shoes. And you're saying that a group of people will mobilize and start attacking each other out of nowhere. It just shows how comfortable you are in your own shell. And you fear that if you were pressed this far, you would fight. So I talked to him about that, and the only thing you should really fear is the fear within you. If you want to help alleviate that, read a book. Read the actual news. And it's very hard to find actual news, but look through a few sources, not just one source. Look through every source of news and cross-reference them. And then you'll feel a lot better, It's kind of like how I do religion. I read multiple books of religion. And if you read religion, right? If you read religious documentation, you come to find that they all say the same thing. There's usually one main deity or person who has the idea we're all going to follow him, and then be nice to people and treat everybody how you want to be treated. Every religion pretty much says that. They have one main point of reference, and then, be nice to each other, and you will have a happy, prosperous life. So do that with the news. Read through all the junk, cross-reference, find the similarities, and go that direction. That's what I do, And then